death. So here we are. Crypsis, Shokester. It's going to be a good match. Crypsis with his neutral face. Shokio with his Will Smith face.
Shokio
Looks like,
indeed with his Will Smith face.
Did you see what character he went?
I didn't, but it doesn't matter because we'll see in just a moment. Crypsis preparing his music because music is what makes him go. He prefers to be completely audio blind in these situations, and oh, it is a sword.
Oh, it's a Fire
battle.
Emblem duel. Okay, it's going to be Roy versus Marth. Crypsis versus Shokio. Who will win?
Now, like we were saying, Crypsis does have Roy experience, and we don't know if Shokio has any Marth experience versus Crypsis' style of Marth. There are many ways to play Marth, and only Crypsis can do his sword wizardry and make things happen.
Good shield grab and a read into it. Oh, wow. Bringing that back from the depths of hell.
Crypsis grabbed the ledge. Crypsis, it's so difficult for him to take those stocks at higher percent, but you can see how comfortable he is against his opponents at lower percent, and he's really, really good at capitalizing, and we're going to see what he makes happen.
Oh, he had a jab reset possibility there, ends up missing it, and that's the stock. That is definitely the stock. Catching him with a flare blade when he didn't have a jump. As Marth, you gotta be really careful whenever you use your second jump. You should consider it as a resource all its own, and the second you use up that resource, your chances of dying increase threefold.
Your jump when you're off the stage is kind of like your stock. If your jump is taken, your stock is taken.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly it. Oh, good up air into grab. Super fancy by Crypsis. Shokio deciding, no, I'm just going down. Oh!
Shinigami Nightmare. Crypsis comes back on the stage. He says, this is what my down B does. Yours can't do it as good.
Oh, no. And so that was Crypsis using his jump once again. He's got to be really careful about using that jump. Don't use that jump.
Roy, as we all know, was designed by Sethlon to have a broken neutral B, as strong as Ganon's Fair in midair, that he can use at any time and charge. So we can't blame Crypsis for losing to it because we know it's unfair.
I'm pretty sure that Sethlon just went in there, just coded it himself. He's like, oh yeah, I don't want to deal with this situation.
And I've seen evidence that implies exactly that. Sethlon actually swore in a court of law that he did not hack Roy, but we don't believe him, and he went to jail anyway.
Okay, so we got 3 stocks to 3. Good down air by Shokio. This second match, deciding to go with, WarioWare.
Now, I know what Ryan's thinking. He's thinking, I can tipper you, but you can't tipper me.
Yeah.
But as we can see, Roy doesn't actually rely on those inner and outer hitboxes like he was designed to do, because his designers made him broken at all ranges, and his tipper just killed, as we saw, even though he was on a platform, even though it was a full-range Roy tipper, it kills just the same.
Okay, so I don't know if this was a proper stage to choose against Roy. Both characters can do massively insane things on this stage, but I think that Shokio is just doing it better. Doing it very good. Missed that edge guard capability. He could have come on with a fair.
Yeah, it was a failed punish for sure.
Yeah.
And I think Crypsis' best bet now is to take Shokio's controller and throw it on the ground and then quickly take his 3 stocks.
That, I don't even think that would work. Oh, that was a good read. Shokio trying to play around. And Crypsis said, you better take me at least somewhat seriously. So going back to neutral, I don't know how much longer this game is going to last.
Crypsis?
Yeah, and that's it.
Has no life left.
Yeah, and that's it. Our apprentice, Crypsis, gets knocked out of the tournament. Shokio, you jerk.
But we'll remind you, Crypsis did that completely blind.
Yep.
He actually has no eyesight or hearing.
Yeah.
and he just does it entirely based on the rumble pack of his controller.
And electrons generated from the screen.
And he has the sixth sense of fear that he knows when Shokio is afraid.
He actually puts one hand on the TV and the other hand on his controller, and then that's how he does it.
I've heard he actually can move the C-stick enough to do a smash attack by blowing on it. And he just rotates his controller really fast and blows on the C-stick.